My friends, good evening. By watching this video, you are helping me, and I will tell you why. These past 2 years, I have taken more 11 kilos of weight, and my weight is shooting up at an exponential rate. I feel like as I gain more weight, the easier it is to gain, the harder it is to lose it. If you remember, a little over 2 years ago, I made a video where I said that I had quit sugar. Indeed, I forced myself to quit sugar. It was torture. I can tell you that. I'll be honest, I was nearly in tears at times because I had stopped. Sweet desserts, sugary drinks, chocolate, literally anything that tastes sweet. A lot of work, but in the end, my weight was dropping on its own without any effort. My weight was going down. My health was generally getting better. I had more energy. I didn't have energy spikes because back when I was living on sugar, like now, when I had something sweet, I got an energy spike. During that time, I could write, film a video, advance a project, and then afterwards it would go down. When it gets all the way down, what do you want to do? Do you want a chocolate bar or something similar? And actually, what happened is that I had controlled my weight. I was about 78 kilos. With an ideal weight, I would say 75. So I was almost there. I felt light. I had a lot of energy. And actually, what happened is that my father died. Remember, I made a video to tell you. That's it. He passed away. Then it was, I'll say, quite difficult in the sense that I left. We're traveling. It's a sightseeing trip. He's not expected to die. He passed away during that trip. So it's something that was quite traumatic. I can tell you that. Today, I want to visit my family in Algeria. I almost want a written guarantee that no one dies. If I go, I'm asking too much since no one else does. You understand a bit about the post-traumatic stress disorder it can cause. That's it. So since that time, well, I began to leave and go up. Quite simply, I let everything go. I don't know why, but I didn't have any more. The mental energy to even start thinking about regarding my food's quality, so I began to feed myself with makeshift solutions. And of course, it kept worsening. If I were being reasonable, it's evening as I record this video. I had 2 Mars bars. I had two cans of Coke. I had, I think, 2 cookies. That's a lot for one day. For one day. Well, I ate a bit healthy in between. I can tell you I ate healthy, but do you understand? That's both a good and bad day. Honestly, not even worth mentioning. So, as I mentioned, my weight is rising. I went from 78 to 89. If this continues, I'll reach 90. But after that, you have to stop at 90. Well, the 100, the 3-digit weight. It's only a few weeks or months. Maybe other people can relate to this. Why do I need to talk to you about it today? Why do I need to come here in front of the camera and say it? I could have kept it to myself. Actually, I'm going to take back control of my eating habits. I want to take back control, but to take back control, I need you. That means in every video, when I speak to you soon, I'll tell you where I am. Today it's 89. I'll give you a different number next time, just not 90. I hope to tell you less. To be honest with you, about 2 months ago, I hired a coach. I started going to a gym, and my life, I'm going to tell you about it. I've probably signed up for a dozen gyms in my life. Sometimes I paid a year in advance. Sometimes my employer provided the membership. I went once. I think I even went twice. On one occasion, and after that, I didn't come back anymore. Why? Because I didn't know what to do. I was going towards the machines that looked like torture instruments. I was setting things up, just messing around, doing whatever. Then I would leave, and then pretty quickly boredom sets in. So here, what I did in Mauritius, I got myself a coach. That's it. I went to the gym. Someone was with me for an hour and who showed me what to do. The problem is, over time, The exercises grew increasingly difficult. I felt like it was almost like a foreign legion selection. I'm exaggerating a bit. I'm African. I exaggerate. But you understand. It was getting harder and harder. Sometimes it took a huge effort. The day before, I would think about the effort I'd have to make the next day. It was really terrible. And actually, I can tell you, before Christmas, there was a session. All right. And I'll tell you everything, okay? I left the gym. I was sore all over. I was actually, the session was tougher than usual. And I got to the car. I actually threw up between the cars. Okay? I was like a drunkard. I was vomiting on my knees between cars. I was overwhelmed and in pain all over. All right. And then I never came back. Okay, I never came back. I didn't renew with him anymore. I had back pain too because I had to lift a 5 kilo ball and slam it to the ground. And during this exercise, I wanted to do it quickly, quickly, quickly to get it over with. Well, sometimes I bent over to pick up the ball instead of bending my knees. I wasn't doing it. I was bending. I was lifting the ball. I ended up with lower back pain, pain that stayed with me all Christmas. It faded a bit and is gone now, but my back still hurts. You see, and also, I won't hide it from you. I'll tell you the truth. When I had the coach and everything during that time, paradoxically, I lost control with food. That means that since I was going to the gym, well, I was more likely to be hungry. I felt free. Also to eat more. Now that I'm burning calories, I took off my watch, I had it with me. It tracked calories and steps, but I stopped using it because it irritated my wrist. Soon I felt burning on my wrist. I took it off. Honestly, it took a week. After taking it off for the burn to go away. I don't know why. Maybe it's psychological, but I felt a burning sensation on my skin. And actually, I felt a certain freedom to eat however I wanted. During this phase, I was doing intense gym workouts 2 to 3 times a week. I was also eating whatever I wanted. So what happened is that my weight stabilized a little bit and started to go up a little bit, okay? And that's it. Then I stopped. Not only do I dread exercising, but I also haven't changed my diet. So there you go. Well, in a way, you kind of know I have a little girl, she's 7 years old, a daughter, and you understand that when you have a child, you're responsible. You want to make it last. Because the worst thing, when you have kids, it's leaving them behind. I mean, it's true you can't control everything, but you want to be healthy and there for your kids. I don't want to leave him YouTube videos or books that question the official Apollo story. Do you understand? I want to be there for her as her dad. And that plays a role, of course. It's not everything. Hey, well, we agree. But being healthy, controlling your health, your diet, all that, it can help. That's it. I wanted to share this with you, and now I am. I'm going to feel the pressure. It's a healthy pressure, not one that will bring me to my knees, but it's a healthy pressure where I tell myself, I'll give myself 6 months. We'll take stock in June. I'm talking to you, it's January 2026. For those who will catch the video later, I'll make another video for you and speak normally. In each video, in parentheses, I'll mention where I am now. And what's going to happen is that in June, I'll do a review. In June, 6 months from now, I'll give you the review I hope for. You'll see in June, just by looking at my face, that I am a different person. Or if I failed, I'll say, well, it's not better than anyone else. It can happen, right? With so many people watching you, it's tough to admit failure afterward. By then, I start feeling the pressure. I really hope I don't fail. And this will happen through a change in lifestyle habits, a change in diet, and there won't be any intervention or mediation by anything else. There will be no artificial substance or anything else to accelerate or improve the prospect of success for such a project. We agree it's totally natural, that's all. I've told you now so everyone knows. And then we'll see. It's starting. Today I do what I want. It's 8 o'clock here. I'm letting loose until midnight. For one last dessert, I'm going to check if there's any ice cream in the fridge. It's over. It's finished. All right. There you go. Thank you for watching this video up to this point. And I'll see you in the next one very soon.